Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and the reason you're looking to Actium War Rig is because I want you to read some of the verbiage of the exotic trait before I actually talk about what this video is about. Now, as a Titan, I've always enjoyed machine guns. Why? Mostly because things between Xenophage and just some of the different exotic machine guns tend to feel unique, but also I just enjoy using them, and as a Titan, it's always paired well with this. Something like Xenophage, you can dump out an entire set of ammo and reserves just by wearing this because the perk, it steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle or machine gun's magazine from reserves. Now, the airborne effectiveness, don't really care about that right now. But the idea is that it steadily reloads a portion of your ammo without you doing anything, just like, here's some ammo. Here's some ammo. Just every so often. Now, the cool thing about Xenophage and wearing this thing is it fires so slowly, but hits so hard, you can dump out a lot of DPS and never have to reload. Kind of an amazing thing. It's a great pairing. But we got a switch, and one of the OG weapons finally got a catalyst, and that's Thunderlord. Now, it's already a fun weapon because the weapon fires faster and more accurately, which is counterintuitive as all get out, the longer the trigger is held. So you fire more bullets, and you're more accurate the longer you keep firing. Continuous damage generates stunning lightning strikes, so if you continue to strike something, you get the lightning strike as that bonus damage every so often. Also, final blows with the weapon generate stunning lightning strikes, so you have two different ways. If something, dies to it, then you get a lightning strike. If you do continuous damage, you get lightning strikes. Also, this is now intrinsically an overload champion weapon. Very fun to use. Much more reliable than any of the other ones because you've usually got more bullets in the chamber, and you're not trying to and you don't have to switch over to your heavy to do damage to finish off a champion. You're already on it, and now you're pumping out a lot of damage. It just got better this season though. One, the intrinsic is new, so the overload champion thing is nice, and they actually gave us a mod so you can use machine guns as overload weapons, and it only costs 1. Why snipers cost 6, I don't know, but that's a whole thing. We finally got a catalyst though, and it does something very, very fun and unique. Causing a lightning strike with this weapon partially reloads the magazine from reserves. That is the exact same verbiage that is on Actium War Rig. So, the longer you fire into a lightning strike, or if you get kills into a lightning strike, you're going to get ammo put back into the gun from reserves. And it happens all the time. I was messing around in a lost sector, but it had arc burn on there, so I don't know if it was a fair demonstration for you guys. I took down the boss, the barrier champion servitor that spawned without switching off the weapon, by the way. It died so fast I was able to kill it without worrying about the shield. Then moved back to the boss and finished it up. All without not letting my finger off the trigger. So it has a ton of potential. I've also seen, I think, Astacross and other people doing DPS tests. This thing can now, if you have one giant target to fire at, it can now do some solid DPS output. If you, stand in a well and things of that nature, and you get the normal DPS buffs, maybe you get Font of Might or something crazy too. But the idea here is this thing is very, very usable in a lot of places now. I used it in the raid. I used it in the Kingsfall raid in the totem section, and it is perfect there. If you need something for the totem section for your group, I recommend everybody to go get Thunderlord, get the catalyst, and get it done. Now, where do you get the catalyst from? Unfortunately, that just comes from Gambit, Crucible, or Strikes. One of the main playlists. Mine didn't take horribly long for me to drop, so if you spend some time in those, we got Iron Banner this week. You got some strikes to run, things like that. Whenever, it is worth spending time in there. It is worth doing that to get the catalyst. I promise you, it is 100% worth it. Now, where I'm at right now is I'm hanging out here in the Cistern Lost Sector with our big boss boy. Now, I'm in a normal Lost Sector, so he's probably going to die fast, but I want to show you guys what it's like. The fact that I don't have to let off the trigger. It's very, very unique and very cool. Now, more enemies are going to come out, which is probably going to help this thing. So I'm just going to start firing. Now he's going to die pretty quick. Well, there's half of my ammo, and I didn't even have that hard of a thing to fire at. But this is why. And then the best part is, now with Arc 3.0, you can pair it with some really unique situations as well. So I was messing with the fusion rifle, the new one, the exotic that we got. This guy, Delicate Tomb. I did finish the catalyst on this one, by the way. Still trying to decide if I like it or not. But this one, arc weapon final blows have a chance to create an ionic trace. Defeating a jolted target creates an ionic trace. Your arc grenades jolt targets. So now you have a chance to generate an ionic trace by killing an enemy. You can throw your grenade out there to jolt targets. When they're jolted, they have a chance, they create an ionic trace, and then you get enough ionic traces, you get your grenade back, throw it out there, all while doing all that crazy amount of damage with Thunderlord. This is just a very simple setup. Something like the Storm Grenade on the Titan, where you can have the thing roam around and last for forever. This grenade's apparently very powerful. I'm seeing people make crazy builds with this thing, but honestly, any grenade will work. But the idea is ionic traces getting you grenade energy. Now you can do that. Maybe you want to blind things. You've got a lot of options, but Thunderlord is just a fantastic weapon. So, my recommendation, spend a little time in those playlists. Totally worth it. Why I'm only 26 enemies tracked, I don't know, but it's honestly just a ton of fun to use, and machine guns are good now. Top that up with this season, you've got very, very, very cheap scavenger, so when you pick up machine gun ammo bricks, you're going to be getting more from them. Throw a little ammo finder on there as well, and you're good to go. The nice thing is even for Titans. Normally before, if I want to go use Xenophage and I want that Actium War Rig benefit, yeah, I got to go use Actium War Rig. But with Arc 3.0, I can use any other exotic I want to. Now I want Arc 3.0 Striker with Curious of the Falling Star and still have the benefits of Thunderlord. I get to do that. I get the ammo basically coming back all the time, barely have to reload, and I can go smash somebody with my super that's going to do more damage, but apparently it's being outdone by the Arc Staff from Hunters now. So that's just pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys. This weapon is a ton of fun. It's amazing. The DPS is fantastic. Go look up other DPS videos. It'll show you. It is worth grinding for. It is worth, you know, go to Surochi and, like, you know, spend a couple rally flags and just kill all the enemies. However you want to finish the kills for the Catalyst, it's not that hard. But it honestly is a weapon that I'm going to have a struggle not using if I'm running Arc 3.0. Have a little bit too much resilience right now, but that's fine. Yeah. So if you enjoy this weapon, let me know in the comments below. If you've been using it, if you got the Catalyst, tell others what you think about it in the comments because it's too much fun. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it. If you want to find me on Twitter or Twitch, it is Ebontis over there. If you are new to the channel, though, and you're enjoying videos from me, hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell to help my videos make it from me to you through YouTube. And if for those of you who support me a little extra in Patreon or YouTube membership, thank you for that as well. You guys are all fantastic, though, and enjoy this thing. It's a blast. I'll see you soon.